By the time Durer made the Adoration of the Magi in 1511, he had already produced many of the prints for which he is best known today, including the Apocalypse series and the woodcuts illustrating the life of the Virgin, which included Christ taking leave of his mother and several of the other prints that hang nearby. The Adoration of the Magi was not intended to be part of one of these published sets. It was made as an independent work and is slightly larger than the prints in the Life of the Virgin series. Durer was an accomplished printmaker before he visited Italy. He first went there in the mid-1490s, and he made a second journey to Venice a decade later. But his exposure to the work of artists from a different tradition enhanced the confident way in which he handled light and shade to suggest the solidity of the figures and convey a convincing illusion of the space they occupy. The Virgin Mary sits in sharp profile with the infant Jesus on her lap. Light fills the scene, and shadows fall across the wall behind her. The baby leans forward, dipping his hand into a casket offered to him by one of the wise men from the East who, according to the Gospel of St. Matthew, followed a star to Jesus' birthplace in a stable in Bethlehem. The star floats, still visible in broad daylight, in the sky directly above Jesus' head. The stable itself is in need of some repair. The wooden supports propping up the roof look sturdy enough, but the roof has lost much of its thatch. A semicircular arch remains standing, curving over the head of one of the Magi, but much of the rest of the stable wall has crumbled, and weeds can be seen growing here and there between the stones. The building's dilapidated structure provides Dürer with a perfect opportunity to demonstrate his knowledge of linear perspective. The roof beams and the lines between the stones in the foreground converge on a single vanishing point, almost exactly in the centre of the composition. Even the artist's monogram seems to lean into the picture space, as if it too is obeying the laws of perspective.